Alright, now this is a cover of a Sticky Fingers song. It's called How to Fly.
Let's do it.
I take the brakes off and I ride. Whatever it takes on to get high. I chase the devil, yeah, 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 into the sky. Cause he's the one that taught me oh, how to fly. Well, I forget my name because it's all the same. Go cocaine. Well, I forget my name. Well, I forget my name because it's all the same. Go cocaine. Well, I forget my name. I take the brakes off and I ride. And then the day starts, yeah, yeah, oh, to get high. Well, I forget my name because it's all the same. Go cocaine. Well, I forget my name. Well, I forget my name because it's all the same. Go cocaine. Well, I forget my name. I drink the venom to release the pain. Chain smoking, well, I suffocate. Cause we be rebels, the beast untamed. Sticky fingers, well, don't forget the name because it's all the same. Go cocaine. Well, I forget my name. Well, I forget my name because it's all the same. Go cocaine. Well, I forget my name.
Here today with Ursine we have 1/3 of the band, Harry Osborne, Jack Howell. How are we, fellas?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks, Mark.
Pretty good for 9:45 in the morning, hey?
Yeah, it's going okay.
So how long are you through the Seasick tour? Where have you been so far?
We're a fair way through.
Are we?
Yeah. We've what have we been? We've been sort of all around Tassie and like sort of Burnie, Launceston, whatever, and we've been to Melbourne. We're just about to finish off with Hobart, Burnie, and then Launceston again.
How's the reaction when people see you playing and touring at such an age? Is it head scratching for them, or you guys don't really think about it?
I don't really think about it.
Yeah.
I don't know, I always just head in and talk to whoever runs the place, and I don't think I've ever had any sort of shock looks.
Your kids, not really.
Yeah.
No, not at all. We don't notice it. So
Yeah.
That's the way. It must be pretty refreshing that you've got 6 best mates touring together. How are the vibes?
it's that good.
Yeah,
Like-
until we try and kill each other. Then it's fine. No, it's sick, it's the best. It's,
Like Melbourne with all the people was the best. Like we just had like the best trip. It was sick. So,
yeah, I'm just trying to fit 6 people in.
A little 2-person apartment.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
That's the way, boys. Now, obviously, we're here for one big thing, and that's Falls Festival coming up this year.
Yeah.
Cliche question, but what would it mean to play at Falls Festival?
A chance, I suppose. Like, not that we haven't had one, but it'd be the biggest gig we've ever played probably
huge.
the biggest exposure.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a jumping platform, you know, to hopefully.
And like I mean, like it's something, you know, we've been going to the Falls Festival, like, you know, for the last couple of years, like just to have a sick time, but you know, to see how it is, and then all of a sudden we could be playing that's huge for us. Like, you know, it'd mean the world. We'd be stoked.
And what do you hope to take out of it if you were to play there?
Oh, you know, it's not only like, yeah, sick we've played Falls, but like it's having the experience of playing on such a big stage,
Yeah.
but being surrounded by all these other awesome musicians and industry people and everything, and just, you know, we'd just have the best time.
Yeah,
It'd be fantastic.
It'd be a really good experience.
Yeah. Crazy.
I believe there's a certain journalist around here that may have described you guys as froth rock. Does that sit well with you two?
I'm good with it.
Love it. It's the best.
And what springs to mind when you think of a genre like that?
It's kind of like, you know, froth rock. Like you're frothing and having a good time. So it is whatever you want it to be. You know,
Yeah.
That's our aim when we play shows. We just try and have as much fun as possible, and
Yeah.
that's froth rock, I
Yeah, I
guess.
suppose that's what it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
for us. Like we don't really care. Like, you know, if some people think it's not that best of a gig, like as long as we're having fun on stage, we just couldn't be bothered.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like,
How important is it that people support live music, particularly in Burnie? You've been around for a while. What would you have to say to something like that?
so important.
Yeah, it's, you know, because that, for us, like, that's everything. Like, that's what we do. And, like, we, you know, since we started playing shows, and now to be able to look back and notice, okay, there's a quite big difference in the size of the people that are turning up each time, like, that means the world to us. Like, you know, you couldn't do it without those people.
Yeah, like
And it's huge.
any band, like it starts from live performances.
Yeah.
You know, without live music, you know, you've never really heard of a band just take off from recordings and stuff and just only ever release recordings of it.
It doesn't work like
Live
that.
shows are just huge. It's so important. Like,
And that's something people don't think of. Some people just think bands
Yeah.
pop out of nowhere, but there's decades of
Yeah.
writing and rehearsing behind that. Hey,
Exactly, and it's like, it's funny because you'll hear like a new band pop onto the scene and you'll be like, whoa, who are these guys? Like, you know, they've come out of nowhere, but they've probably been doing it for 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's all of a sudden they've just broken through after that. Like, it doesn't happen overnight.
has the Northwest Coast hindered the growth of the band, or the opposite way around? Living here in a small city like Burnie.
it's a tough question. Like, yeah, it's a smaller place, but then also because it's a smaller place, more people have heard about us. And, well, like, you know, if we went and played somewhere locally, there'd be a pretty big number of people that'd be like, oh yeah, I've heard those guys before. Whereas if we were in Melbourne and we did the same sort of
Yeah.
thing, there'd be a larger population that haven't heard of us. But it's kind of, yeah, it's a bit of a paradox.
Yeah, yeah, you know, like people say that it's like, oh, you know, it's such a, you know, how do you ever do it coming from a little like town in Tassie or whatever? We love it here. Like, it's,
Yeah.
you know, I can't imagine it any other way than how it's happened for us. And like, you know, we're so appreciative of the support that we've got coming out of the Northwest Coast. Like, it's the best.
Yeah, I think
you
at
know?
the end of the day, like, if you want it, it doesn't really matter where you are.
Yeah.
You'll make it happen
You know,
somehow.
like, this is home for us, and it's never going to change like that. So yeah.
Love it, fellas. And what's next for Ursine? Where can we see you in the next couple of years?
Hopefully playing more things like Falls.
I don't know, there's going to be, majority of us are going to be living in Melbourne next year for studies and things, so we'll probably try and push it a bit in Melbourne. And
Yeah, you know, just keep doing what we're doing, just a couple of releases, and then, you know, tour off the back of that and keep pushing that until something comes up, I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, Falls Festival is all about the votes, of course. What would you have to say to people out there listening?
Please vote for us.
no.
You know,
Yeah, votes help, like, that's how the whole competition's run, like, completely just on how many votes each band gets, so
Yeah.
the more the better, obviously.
It's not, or like, it'll take 2 minutes. You just jump on the Falls site, you click Ursine, and you click vote, and that's it. And like,
Yeah,
you know,
actually, I watched someone do it the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay, that was actually pretty easy.
but yeah, you know, just please get behind us. We'll love you forever, because it'd
Yeah.
just mean the world for us if we could play Falls.
Yeah.
Be the best.
There you go. You have a promise from Jack Howe that he'll love you forever. All those people that vote. So, boys,
know.
thanks for speaking with the Advocate.
Jack's like the equivalent of a human dog, like, just happy about everything and loves everyone, so he'll
him a
probably
good-
stick to that.